2000 officially entered. The race director, Dave McGilvery, who's a dear friend of mine, we did the first Ironman together in Hawaii back in 19... the way he's done it, and this guy is solid as they come. Tomorrow, and we'll go back and forth and everything, there's going to be 3 waves of 9,000 runners in each of the 3 waves. The first wave, including the winners, will be leaving at 10. The second wave at 10:20, and the third wave at 10:40. He estimates that each wave to get to through the starting line will take about 7 minutes. And the technology now is so advanced that your chip or whatever it is that you're going to have to coordinate, your time will not begin until you cross the starting line. So it's really amazing the work that is done and the evolution of Boston from the old days. It's only been the last 25 years that John Hancock Insurance has ponied up big money. And you know the old expression, money talks and BS walks. Before that time, excuse me. Where did you go? No, you went.
The police told me to go through here.
Okay, take a right.
They won't let me go through the other side.
Oh, okay. Before Boston came into the money era, a fellow from England named Jeff Smith won Boston in 2:14. The second place finisher was 5 minutes behind him. And all he got was a bowl of Dinty Moore's beef stew. The next year was Rob de Castella of Australia, who broke the course record in 2:07 and change, and he left with about $180,000 in a Mercedes. I often feel bad for the guys who were winning it and got a bowl of beef stew. Timing in life is everything. But first thing I want to do, and I do this every time I do the tour, and I mean it with so much sincerity, I congratulate all of you for Boston. Now some might say, well, it's not till tomorrow. But I think it's worthy of note, the work and the effort and the sacrifice it took you to qualify to get here. That is very, very special. So savor it, have a great time. I urge you, and I'll tell more stories when we're in Hopkinton, try not to go out too fast, because if you do, you're going to pay so dearly the last 8 or 9 miles. I would run within myself and not get carried away at the beginning. The first several miles have a downhill to them, and what it does to your quads and hamstrings on the second half is pretty substantial. Once we get to Hopkinton, we let you off the bus at the starting line to check things out for about 15 minutes. All year long in Hopkinton, a cup of coffee is, I don't know, $1.50. On the day of the marathon, and today, it's $10. So what do they say? Caveat emptor, let the buyer beware. Again, as we're going, anybody has any comments or questions about any part of the game, I think we can cover that pretty well. And Boston is the oldest marathon in the world, only second to the Olympic marathon in 1896. Representatives of Boston went to Greece and took notes, and Boston started in 1897. So what I'm going to do now is ask you the questions on that quiz I gave you. And the way we do it is we have 3 nice prizes, and we go on the honor system. Whoever gets the most questions right will have a choice of the 3 prizes, and we go, you know, the top 3 get the prizes. So without further ado, I will begin the quiz.